playwright T.Y. Martin of T.Y. Martin Studios.
What's up, Jill?
Hey. We're here today to talk a little bit about Lord by Me, play about domestic violence, as well as T.Y.'s upcoming play, The Color of My Skin. So T.Y., tell us you've produced quite a few plays. In Atlanta, how many have you put on?
In Atlanta, in the last 2 years, I'll say about 8.
Okay. And correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of your plays deal with very intense, controversial issues, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You cover a lot of plays that a lot of other playwrights kind of shy away from because they may not be as commercially popular as others. Yours, you deal with domestic violence, you're dealing with racism, a lot of intense plays. Tell us what prompts you, what motivates you to want to go, to these areas that a lot of other people don't want to, to produce.
I just feel like I'm just a creative person.
Okay.
Creativity is flowing through my veins. It's just creative. When I'm asleep, I'm not asleep. I'm woke. I'm thinking about a script.
Mm-hmm.
I can write a script in my head and have it done in a week.
But why so intense?
It's just, life is intense. People don't want to see people don't want to be played with. They want to see the real deal.
Mm-hmm. In your plays, you deal with quite a bit of comedy, though. You have comic relief, as they say. Tell us about that.
You have to have comedy. You have to put comedy in somewhere, especially in this domestic violence production. You have to put some comedy in there somewhere because people are going to be crying. You don't want to have your audience just everybody crying. You want them to laugh a little bit too. Me being an ex-comedian, I'm not ex-comedian, I'm still.
Stand up?
Yeah, stand up.
Okay.
No, sit down. I'm an ex-stand-up comedian professionally for 10 years. And I just, since I'm doing, I did, like I said, stand-up for 10 years, I have to incorporate some comedy into these serious situations.
So adding the humor that you do, I found also to be quite surprising because when I went to see your play, I was not expecting that. And I think a lot of people were surprised that there was the comedy there.
Yeah,
so,
a lot of people were surprised. Even as a writer, director, producer, and actor, I was surprised backstage watching. I was shocked.
Okay.
This is the Red Rivers.
The lead character,
Nas, played by Nasir Rahim, is the guy in my head. That was scary. Nikki was the woman in my head, the young lady that plays Nikki Jackson. Angel Jeter, yes. She was the one these were two people that has been in my head for 10 years.
Okay.
And
they brought it to life.
Yeah, and it was scary.
Okay.
And I was backstage. I hated Red. And I said,
the audience hated them too.
I wrote that. How can I hate somebody I wrote? But it's real life. That's why the plays are so intense because they're real. These are not plays. This is real life.
Tell us about, you had domestic violence victims and abusers contact you after the play. Tell us about that.
Just today alone, one guy called me and said, he said he was being abused by his girlfriend. His ex-wife or something. Yeah. And he said he just got out.
Okay.
I don't know if it was because of the play.
Physically or mentally?
Both.
Okay. Because it usually, from what I understand, starts as verbal abuse.
There's no beginning.
Okay.
There's no one in front of the other a lot of times. Sometimes it starts with physical, then turns into verbal.
Okay.
Which makes it mental. Some people just use mental abuse. Mental abuse is the worst abuse.
Why is that?
Because mental stays in your head. Physical abuse, a black eye will go away. But mentally in your head,
words are powerful.
Oh God, words are very powerful.
Yeah. So tell us, as far as your next project, dealing with racism, The Color of My Skin.
Yes, 2011.
February 2011, right?
Black History Month.
Okay.
The only month we have. Oh, and Black Friday too. So we got two.
After Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is the day that Lord by Me is.
Is that Black Friday?
Well, yeah.
No, Black Sunday.
I'm sorry.
Because you're not black, so you wouldn't know.
The Color My Skin, what inspired you to write that play?
Racism is a powerful force in this country, in the world. And racism is just not whites against blacks, blacks against whites. It's people against things that are different. Knowledge is powerful. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. And once we find out about what we don't know about, it'll be a better world. We investigate things that we don't understand. Just investigate before you judge things that you don't understand. Investigate it first. Learn for yourself.
Yeah. So one of your, correct me if I'm wrong though, is the purpose of doing this play to get people to really look at themselves and maybe even change on what their attitudes are.
Yeah. Life is too short. And sometimes, we are raised a certain way, and we believe that's the way to go.
So interesting. So November
28th in Decatur, Georgia.
Is Lord Why Me?
Lord,
Domestic violence.
Yes.
Okay.
T.Y. Martin's Lord Why Me at
And
the Porter Sanford Performing Arts Center in Decatur, Georgia. We are shutting the city down. One show only.
And the website where people can go to?
Back tickets online. www.lordwhyme.eventbrite.com. Or hey, call me 832-628-5362 and get those discount tickets and that group rate set up.
Okay, great. Well, we hope you'll join us for Lord Why Me on November 28th, 7 o'clock. Thank you for joining us, T.Y. Martin.
Shutting it down.